in the
Wow.
watch it's not.
We're live! Finally!
Finally. All right. Well, hello, friends from BDE Travels. We are here live again. Just streaming right now. This is actually our second stream, and I got visitors. We got part of the whole family right now. We're just missing Anielis, which is the older boy that we have. So it's
What's
6
that on the thing?
What do you mean? What's that in the thing?
Have you never live
You
streamed
never
before?
live streamed.
No, I've never live
It's
streamed.
her
Neither
first
have I.
time. Also, so we're just doing updates every now and then. And what's going on?
She's eating her
She's eating a burrito. So this
I
is
didn't
live.
have dinner.
She's having dinner right now. It's what time is it here in Spain right now?
Close to 10.
Close to 10 p.m. So in the U.S. it's
21:55.
huh?
21:55.
9:55. So in the U.S. it's almost what 5 o'clock in the afternoon.
Wait, what time is it here?
Yeah. So no, it's 6 hours. 6 hours difference.
If it's
between-
10,
do
it's
math.
6 o'clock. No, I'm
I don't know what you had to convert the time.
Instead, it's 4 over there.
Okay, so it's almost 4 in the U.S., the Eastern Standard Time. It's a little bit warm inside the house now because we got all the windows shut,
Hot.
and you know.
I don't know why I'm wearing the jacket.
I don't know why you're wearing the
I
jacket.
don't know why
I know why you're
Oh,
wearing.
I'm representing.
You're wearing the jacket because it has some interesting names in there. So we're doing a Camino de Santiago update. Once again, we are in the last few details, in the last few days of the Camino de Santiago, even though we are in the midst of the pandemics here in Spain, and some of the cases have been on the rise. Some of the areas have been on lockdowns. I think Aragon has some places where they just put more restrictions. And Madrid right now it's on the rise. So we are about 3.5 hours from Madrid. We're actually in Pamplona, in the area of Navarra. And if many of you are going to do the Camino de Santiago, you will, if you start from Saint Jean Pied de Port, you will come through the town of Pamplona. It's a wonderful town, kind of a mid-sized town, and lots of things to do. Unfortunately, now with the pandemic, some of the things that we got to experience the last few years, you might not have the opportunity, but at least you can watch all the videos from the beginning. In fact, if you are starting to watch us here on BDE, we have a series on the Camino de Santiago, starting from
You said serious.
Yes. Sorry,
Series.
I've been talking so much Spanish now that I'm thinking in Spanish and I'm trying to talk in English. But yeah, you can watch all those episodes, and they are on a specific playlist. If you try to follow us on a daily or weekly views, then you might not see that in sequence. So make comments below. We are live right now. We have people watching us right now all over the world, and make any comments that you have. We'll answer any questions that you have about us, about the Camino, about the situation in Spain. How are things in the U.S.? How are things in New Zealand?
Anything.
Anywhere. I mean, we're just
anything.
chatting with all of you live here on YouTube. To get things started, we are BDE Travels, and we like to welcome all of you to our channel.
If they're new, though, they don't know what BD stands for.
They don't know what BDE says. Okay, BDE actually comes from, we actually have a Spanish channel called Boleto de Embarque. And boleto is ticket. De embarque, it's boarding. It's a boarding pass to embark. Since myself, I'm an airline pilot, and my wife was a former flight attendant, we decided to come up with BDE, or Boleto de Embarque, which is a boarding pass, so that all of you viewers
Can take a virtual ticket.
can take a virtual ticket to wherever you go. We've been to Disneyland in this channel. We traveled to Cancun, we traveled to the Caribbean islands, we traveled so many parts of the world that we decided to record it. And now we're just going through the experience of the Camino de Santiago in Spain. And many of you have asked questions, like on the last few programs, they've asked me, where are the girls? Well, they're here.
Hi.
How y'all doing? What's up? I'm gonna look at my bag real quick because I don't want to.
What are you doing?
She's eating.
She's eating. She likes to eat. So, do you like the Spanish food, by the way?
Yes, I love it.
She loves Spanish
You
food.
just like food in general. I like food in general, yeah.
What?
She just likes food in general.
Any kind of food.
But Okay, these are the equivalent to nacho cheese.
They're called Tex-Mex over here.
in Spain.
I know. I've noticed they have so many different Dorito flavors too.
Right.
Some of them sound kind of nasty, but they actually taste like really good.
Yeah.
Like which one? Which one sounds nasty?
There's like
Yo,
there's
look.
a garlic
ham
and
one.
I have
like
ketchup over here.
Oh,
If I finish this one.
Now that one sounds nasty though.
It's
That
like
one
it's
sounds-
amazing.
It's actually really good.
It's like ketchup. It's like it has tomatoes and onions on the front, and then it's like
Garlic.
sweet in someone's, and then it's like
I can't
salty.
see.
Right. Oh no, that's Call McCann. He was the
Lisa.
first subscriber that we have in our channel.
Hi.
Call,
Hello.
nice to hear from you. And he also has a channel. Call, can you write down again what is the name of your channel so that anyone who comes and watch this, here we go.
I can't see.
Love it. I told you he loved your curly hair.
Oh,
Actually,
thanks.
you know, when you're watching this channel, if you watch the very first episode that we did on the Camino de Santiago, Colm was there with us at the end. He was on the restaurant eating with us there, which Uju Meca Clica, something like that was the name. He says
I
up
remember
in the
that,
report. Colm, can you write down again what's the name of your channel? He's got a YouTube channel also. We promoted on the first video, and hopefully, you know, he's staying safe with his family up there. So we'll wait here until he gets the answer. But nice to see you, Colm, again. And then, you know, everybody's making comments of where are the girls, and they're having so much fun with the girls. Let's see. Colm McCann, it will be a photo of a handsome looking what?
I can't read.
Wait,
Wait,
one
wait.
second. I
I
got
have
it.
glasses on. I know.
Yeah.
Okay, just my name, column,
Colm.
what?
Colm.
I hope I said that right. It will be a photo of a handsome looking bloke. What does that mean?
Yeah, her English is from the United States, so sometimes she might not pick up what words, what do they mean?
Where's
Let's
it from?
see, pronounce it. You read that one because you got better eyesight.
I have to go up close. Pronounce it like Mick can.
Oh, they can't.
McCann.
McCann. Oh, that
See,
makes a
now
lot more
they get
sense.
it, you know. Yeah, it's like me. People, they call me Enuel and Will. So instead of Enuel, they call me all kinds of names. So I understand.
I have a joke. I have a joke.
You have a joke. What do you mean?
People ask, "How are you doing?" and he says, "I'm doing and well." Get it?
And well, okay.
Get out of here.
Well,
We're taking a small break from the Camino de Santiago, and like I mentioned a few other videos, I am going to continue the Camino de Santiago, and I'm going to be enjoying myself. Right now, I'm in the midst of editing the program from Carrión de los Condes, and I think I end up in El Burgo Ranero or something like that. I lost some footage, so I'm trying to piece together things that will make sense when you watch the program, which will probably air, I don't know if this Saturday or Sunday. And as a matter of fact, now that I say that, I remember
It's because of a slow internet we have.
we had a very slow
it
internet
took
last week.
so
and
long to live stream.
I promised last week that we were going to have the video up by 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, U.S. time, which was around 3 o'clock in the afternoon here in Spain. And it took me until, I think, was it more than midnight?
Yes,
To
it was
upload-
more than midnight, and it said 6 hours. It was like, what?
The thing is, he is trying to get the videos out, but it's just a slow internet. So I see him working. I'm like, "Hi, Padre,"
And he's like,
then
"What
he's
do you
just
want?"
Like, the internet's not working. I have to go.
So I know I promised I was going to upload the video earlier, but I couldn't upload it because we were in a hotel at that time, and the internet was just terrible. But now we kind of settled down for now. We just rented an apartment in Pamplona. So, yes, we are in Pamplona right now. And I'm just, bringing up the last details here in the apartment. I got to go back to the U.S. for a few days also to take care of some things. And as soon as I'm back, I'm not even going to stop here for 24 hours. I'm just going to get here, get a meal, and then head on out and finish the Camino de Santiago.
Without us.
With probably those last few 4 days or 3 days, I'm not sure. I'll probably do them without you girls because you are in school. I mean, at least you are.
Hopefully.
And these two, we're trying to get them into either private school or public school, the system is very different.
Yes, the system has been asking for papers. We did the papers, but in order for them to be registered, it had to be September 1st, the latest September 2nd, or else they go into the system. And with the system, they said that after September 14th, they decide where they're going to go. So we've been waiting, and the process has been long.
It's a hassle. She wants to study in Spain. She does not want to study in Spain. She wants to learn more Spanish and have more friends. She's the social one of the group.
You're like,
The little one, she's the funny one, and this one is the more serious one.
yeah.
And now,
In some occasions.
in some occasions. So, for those of you who ask, where are the girls? They are here with me. And the big one, the old one here, she's,
The big one.
you weren't big right now. I used to carry you like in here, and now you're too big for me to carry you. You should
You're
carry
a
me.
college girl.
And now she's a college girl. So now the college girl,
With
it's
a lot of work.
with a lot of work. And you are now in where?
Loser. Oh, I'm in the University of Nevada. I'm in the University of Nevada, so the Camino actually passes through the university, and I see pilgrims walking there every morning with my morning class.
So don't you wish you were walking instead?
That day, not so much, because you have to climb up El Alto del Perdón.
Yeah. So you
And that day was kind of hard.
that day was hard. So you can see the video. I'll probably put a link of that day of the Alto del Perdón. It was a long day, remember, because we went up El Alto del Perdón, then we went
It
down
was
the
just
hill.
us two, though. For
It-
that,
no, well-
for that when we went up to the Alto del Perdón.
Right, because they stayed behind in
I was about
Sariqueque.
to say, I don't remember this day.
Yeah, because
No, you were gone in a taxi.
You guys
You
were,
slept the
you guys
whole
were
time.
tired and you went to from
No, because
Sariqueque.
she
Oh no,
was injured.
she injured
Oh,
herself.
She was
Oh,
injured.
that's so it's in the video. I'm gonna put a
Wow.
link. I'm
I
gonna
was
put a
just
link.
too tired to continue.
So I'll put a link of that video. That day we crossed Alto del Perdón. We came down. We ended up going to Marusabel, and then the next time we took a left detour to go to Santa Maria de Eunate, which was a nice church. I got video footage of that, and then we ended up. I think it was Puente la Reina that day, and the girls they saw the video and they met us actually in Puente la Reina, which was a very nice. We stayed at an Airbnb that day, and it was a very nice lady. So I'll put the link here somewhere up here,
Yeah, it should be. The links are up top.
up top, is either left or right.
Yeah, you.
I don't know, either or. But I think it's I think it's video number 3 on the series of episodes.
I think so.
So
It might be 4 because I don't know.
it's one of one. We'll have the link. Don't worry, you'll be able to see it. So if you want to watch the series from the beginning, we leave John F. Kennedy Airport from the U.S. and we go to San Jean. We landed in Pamplona. From Pamplona, we go to San Jean Pied de Port. San Jean Pied de Port, we climb the Pyrenees. We got to Roncesvalles. The next day we went to Subiri. The next day we came here to Pamplona. The next day we went to
That's
Puente
a lot.
la Reina.
Yes.
So it's been an experience. So on those lines, what were the things that you enjoy most about the Camino? Tell me.
So my favorite part of the Camino was walking up, and it was like in the beginning, on the first days, you didn't have sunflowers, but when
Oh,
you
you love
looked
your
at the
sunflowers.
sunflowers, you were happy because they're all out. But there was this one day where the sunflowers were not out, and I was really sad because that was what I was looking forward to. So thank you, Estella or Estella. I don't know. I really hope I pronounced that right. For giving me a virtual sunflower. I really appreciate it. And speaking of which, time for a commercial. So we made this journal thing where like you could write down, oh, has sunflowers on the cover for me. So you could like put all your memories. And you could like put the day, the date, and you could write down all the things that you experienced in your experience. And then so lots
So wait a
of
minute,
space.
did you write your experience of the Camino?
No, I didn't write it. Anyways, let me find it. It's in the back.
It's in the back, okay.
And so you over here, you could also like what's its face? Put people that you met and get their Instagrams and stuff so you don't lose track of them.
And how many people on Instagram did you get from the Camino de Santiago?
I don't have Instagram.
I got a good.
We got
I
a
got a
couple.
decent amount.
Yeah, we got a decent
15.
We got Rose
It
from
was nice to meet
Korea,
you too.
right? We got Rose
Rose.
from Korea.
South Korea, and then
We got
Giuseppe.
Bas. Bas was here from
Oh yeah,
Spain.
from Spain.
Joseph from Italy.
Giuseppe from Italy. We still keep
Yeah,
in
sorry.
contact with all of them.
We just
And
call him
Tom.
Joseph.
I mean,
Yeah, I call him Joseph.
It's nice to meet people, but because of COVID, you didn't really get to meet
And
people. this
now,
time.
now that you mentioned that, there was some of viewers who were asking.
That you're good.
So,
Oh,
if
wait,
you go
wait,
online,
Wait,
50.
Where to find
Okay,
that?
where can they find the journal, the Camino de Santiago?
Well, you didn't tell me that part.
Most
Amazon?
likely, there's gonna be like a link. Can you edit the video and
Amazon?
put a link?
Yeah, we can put a link, but it's an Amazon in there, so
In the
Tell me
description
that. Make
below,
sure
there's gonna be a link, so you can just hit the link if you want to look at it.
it's, if you like the content that we're putting out and you want to help us out a little bit, because these trips are not cheap. They are not cheap. I mean,
Especially
you watch the
people.
videos.
Yeah, 5
the
people.
videos are free. You watch the videos for free and all that. But if you like the content that we're putting out, we're a family and we like to travel. And if you enjoy, just give us a hand. Just get that. And it's something that it's useful in the
It's
long
sturdy
run.
enough to fit inside your hiking bag too. So
Yeah,
it
it's
wouldn't,
not
it wouldn't
heavy.
take up a lot of room.
Make
So Donna,
sure-
okay, Donna.
So make sure to check it out because one like on this video equals one sunflower for me, and you guys love me, right?
Guess we'll find out.
Well, yes, we will find out later on. So, Donna, exactly. Tell us and tell our viewers what exactly. I mean, what do you think about the Camino de Santiago? How was your first year?
Oh,
How
yeah.
was your second year? How was your
Oh,
third
okay.
year?
So my first year, I was 9 years old, and
You were that tiny?
yes, I was 9 years old.
Yeah, she had her short hair.
Yeah, my hair was like up here, and like my little legs. It felt like I was carrying on for like 50 miles.
Your back weighed 5 pounds.
Oh
Come
yeah.
on.
The first year, our bags were so heavy. It
Yeah.
was.
They
insane.
were heavy, and my thing for my waist didn't work because it wouldn't strap around my waist properly, and it would fall off. And then it was all on my shoulders. I'm like, when is this over? You know?
I don't know. I remember on the first video, you carrying your bag and you're like going like that. People can actually see that on the first video.
And then my second year, I was like, okay, I kind of know where I'm going, but my legs are still not long enough. So like I couldn't keep up with them too. I'm like, okay,
That's true.
okay.
And then this year, I mean, this third
This
year.
year, I finally caught up with them. It took like it took a couple leg exercises.
Is there a favorite town that you enjoy that
What
you
did you
like?
like the most?
My favorite town.
Mhm.
I'll have
Yeah,
to
yeah.
think about that.
All right, think about that while we ask Anielis. Anielis, how was your first year? What
Eat
was,
your food first.
well, I remember on the first year you were saying, I almost died because I didn't have
She
any food.
stole my sandwich. I
Right.
demolished an apple.
She actually took Daniel's sandwich.
And she
just
still
like,
said
I'm
she was gonna
hungry.
die.
She eats her sandwich.
These are the behind the scenes things that you don't know about when you see our video in the
Yeah.
series. So we're just telling you now what actually happened after we recorded everything.
Most
So-
of the time, our dad is actually with the camera, and usually we go up ahead if you don't see us in the videos, and the craziest stuff happens. Just letting you guys know.
Yo,
right now.
like when we thought we were alone in the woods and
Oh,
the people showed up out of nowhere.
Oh, I know what my favorite town is, but I forget what it's called.
All right.
So it was this year, and you had to like get out of it.
No kidding.
There was like this long little bridge thing. It was like a really passageway, and we woke up at like 4 a.m, and it was completely dark, and we were walking with like flashlights.
that was when you sent us up ahead, and we had to climb the.
Oh, that was
Oh,
Yeah, and there were so many.
Castro Jerez, and you were
That
climbing
one.
El Alto de Mosterares.
But that's the favorite Camino, not your favorite town per se, because we didn't really
We didn't stay
explore
there.
the town that much.
No, we didn't. But what I liked was when I went up there, I could yell as loud as I want, but literally nobody heard me. Like I
Well,
yelled,
you
"Ow!"
mentioned that on the video that you were
You did.
screaming and you were upset with the trees or something.
No, it was the windmill
windmill
people.
Oh, the windmill
They
people.
don't respond.
Oh, you just
Like they
think
left
there's
me
people
on
there.
red.
All right,
Like
so
that
we'll
hurt.
put a
Alright.
link for that video also somewhere up here so you can watch and see.
Yeah, a
Donna
whole lot of links.
speak to that. Wait, we were asking Anielis, what
Oh,
was
yeah.
her
What did
favorite part so far?
To be honest, I kind of forget everything. So
Well,
you guys
I
like reminding me of stuff.
But I remember that the first year you were miserable. You didn't enjoy the first year.
Oh yeah, I did.
No.
The bags were heavy. The flight, I had jet lag, and it was just.
It's because there wasn't
Well,
anybody
there's
talking to you.
another-
Wait,
I love the food.
I could read it.
Are you?
Looking.
Yeah, let's look at-
Wait, are you looking forward to winter in northern Spain or Christmas? It's a little different in Spain culture. I read it.
You know, they are. I'm not. I mean, it's interesting. I was born and raised in an island in Puerto Rico, which is sunny and 84 degrees all year round. And then we ended up moving to the northeast of part of the U.S. And we've gotten used to the cold and all that. And I think that we are almost at the same latitude here in Pamplona that we are in New Jersey. And it's sort of like a Mediterranean.
Mediterranean.
That.
Don't forget Boston, where I was born.
And yeah, Boston is very cold. But I'm not looking forward to the snow, but I'm looking forward
I'm
to.
looking forward to it. We
No.
haven't seen
That'd be
snow in
great.
a while.
But
No.
they don't celebrate I mean,
Well,
they do celebrate Christmas.
But if they don't, we will.
Say like Puerto Rico.
But they don't celebrate Thanksgiving, and that's
Oh,
like
no,
a
they
whole
don't.
holiday for food.
We celebrate it.
Food and
Right?
thankfulness and thankfulness.
I mean,
That's-
besides, Puerto Ricans, we celebrate everything. We celebrate when somebody's born. We celebrate when somebody's birthday. We celebrate that too.
You do?
We celebrate everything.
I mean, we do.
We look for excuses to celebrate anything. So,
Right.
Just like I got the tembleque.
that, if you're joining us right now, I see that there are more
there's
people
more
joining
people.
us.
We're-
And there's
Yeah,
6
it's
people
those
or
weird-
5. I can't see.
We're BDE Travels, and we're just making comments on behind the scenes of many of the videos that we have. We're going to put out a video this coming weekend from, it's a video from Carrión de los Condes, I think, to El Burgo Raner. So be
We'll
on the
see if
lookout for that.
internet works.
Hopefully the internet is working. But we haven't asked you.
We
What is your favorite year, your favorite part, your favorite town so far? What is it? Tell
That's
us.
obvious, so it's Pamplona.
Why is Pamplona so
Okay, so from the first year, as soon as walking from San Jean Pierre de Port to Roncesvalles, and then Roncesvalles to Subiri, and then Subiri to Pamplona, out of all those 3, I like Pamplona the best just because it's a big city, but like it's cozy because you can go walk throughout this thing. There's like many things to do in this city, you know?
Oh my goodness.
Another thing, sorry, the university is here. I'm over here like representing with this jacket, even though it's kind of hot, but I like it.
It is
So,
hot.
I'm really looking forward to in the winter. I'm not looking forward to the walking in the snow, but I am looking forward to seeing it because the campus is really beautiful at the university, and you can actually get a stamp, a credential stamp at the university.
In fact, when we were doing, what was the episode? I think it's episode number 3.
Walking without the credentials.
No, not that one.
Not that one.
That's the one that you lost the credentials.
I didn't lose them. It was Amaris. She was supposed to put them in my bag.
Exactly. This is the thumbnail right there.
It was him.
Anyway, no, we went that year, and that year we went on a Saturday, so we couldn't get the stamp for the credentials to get our compostela for the university and stuff. So
But either way, it worked out because we found out information about the university, and here I am right now. So
we went on a Friday and we got information about the university, and there was a really nice lady, and she explained to you the process and all that. So we decided, hey, let's give it a try. And are you enjoying yourself so far?
That's a whole story. So for the first year of the university, it's kind of crazy because I'm doing the International Foundation Program, and that's a whole story in itself. I'm actually going to start a YouTube channel about it, so if you guys want to keep up with that, go watch my YouTube channel because I'm going to start it up pretty soon. But with work and everything like that, it's going to probably be a bit.
We got another person.
Another what?
Another person.
Hey, tell us, where are you watching us from? We want to know where you at.
Yeah.
I know that Calm, where are you? Are you in Wales or where are you at, Calm, if you're still with us? I can't remember.
No, it was,
I know it's up there in England somewhere, but anyhow.
No, Wales is not.
It's not?
Wait, no, it is. I don't know.
See, now we got to get a geography class.
Wait, I have another joke.
Oh, wait, you got a thumbs up.
Really, where?
Belfast, Northern Ireland. Yes, so that's where he's at. In fact, if Jane is watching, if Jane's going to watch this, thank you for teaching me how to say bidi to bidi. So,
Are you saying that right?
yeah, I'm saying it right. It's a little hat
Are
in
you sure?
Scottish.
Oh.
So, anyway, well, mira, they give you a thumbs up. So you got your
For
first
my
thumbs
joke?
up. For your sun-
No, for your sunflower.
Didn't you ask
For
thumbs
your
up
son?
for your
Oh,
sunflower?
really?
And you're like,
Thank you.
don't you love me?
Somebody loves me.
I love you.
We love you, and all that. But what are the things? What was your favorite part of the Camino de Santiago? Because mom here is always watching for the girls, and she's concerned about the girls, and she wants to know if they ate that day and if they're having pains. And so she doesn't really enjoy the Camino that much because she's thinking of them, and I'm over here telling them they're going ahead because they're having fun. You enjoy
We
the
just
Camino.
go ahead and we
Yeah,
just
we
kind
run.
of
They literally run the whole
just
thing.
go.
So mom, tell us. I mean,
For me, I prefer going alone with you and not thinking of the girls.
Oh, yeah, because if
That's
you go ahead, you know,
because
it's
I'm
like-
always wondering. I mean, are they hungry or?
We're really needy people.
So I enjoy to be with them, but there are times that I want to be like relaxed and enjoy the,
Yeah,
the
you need your
Camino.
own time too. You know?
Yeah, it's
we had somebody asked us that, well, how was our perspective of bringing the family into the Camino de Santiago? Well, at least from my part, I was really blessed, and I really enjoyed the series of World Towning. So
yeah.
a big shout out to World
Shout
Towning.
out, yeah.
They're a family of 4. I think they're from Boston, and they did the Camino de Santiago. They were blogging, and now they're blogging pretty much all over the world because they rented a van and they went all around Europe because it's, actually that's something we want to do. We
I
might
would
be
love
able
to do that.
we might be able to do it. So
Wait, what?
just crossing my
Brother
fingers.
man.
I was
But,
born in Boston too.
World Towning, a big shout out to that. And
Yeah.
so we model their example. So, they were here before we were here. And hopefully the same way we enjoy their programming, you are enjoying our programming also. We bring a different perspective on our video. So hopefully you get to enjoy. We have another one.
Someone else commented.
Donna, tell us, what does it say there?
It's in Spanish.
Let me see.
Oh.
All right. Adriano Antonio Ortiz Méndez. Saludos desde Florida. Saludos.
Hello.
Saludos, Adriano. Así que estamos en España disfrutando. So, we are enjoying, we just have somebody from Florida right now. So we got, Belfast and Northern Ireland. We got people from South Florida.
If you're just coming on, comment where you are at right now.
Yeah, we want to know where are you watching us from now. We're live. This is like right now,
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a live.
Okay, yeah. It's like me saying, 9 a.m. in the morning. Well, it is 9 a.m. So it's
Every single time he does that in the videos,
That's
I
okay.
tell him about you say 9 a.m. and then you don't say in the morning. You just say 9 in the morning, not at 9
Here's-
a.m. in the morning.
Here's Dad being corrected by the daughters. Let's see, we got another one. Carlos
It's from-
Rodriguez. Hello from Orlando, Florida.
Oh, I love Orlando.
What's good?
Representing, I
Orlando.
see.
What's good?
If you live in Florida, you're either Puerto Rican, Venezuelan, Colombian. You're Latino or Cuban because
We're just from anywhere.
I mean,
Facts.
we got family in Orlando. Her sister lives in Orlando, and we lived in Orlando in Castleberry for a while also. So
Did we actually?
no, you were not even born.
And you're like,
Okay.
did we actually?
You
No,
were
I
not
don't
even
know.
born.
I
No.
wasn't born either.
No.
Yeah, of
But
course.
wait, mom hasn't finished.
Yes, I haven't
mentioning.
finished.
There was
For
something
me,
else.
it was difficult. The first time because of my, I have dietary intolerances.
Oh, that's
to,
very important. If you're
To
doing that,
lactose and gluten.
if you're doing the Camino de Santiago, we're gonna try to include in our videos dietary aids, if you call it that
or
way.
medical needs you.
Yeah,
also.
because the diet that you're gonna get in the Camino de Santiago is not the best.
It doesn't
not.
have a wide variety of things. So for
But
mom
it
to get
tastes
food, it was
good.
kind of hard to. She had to go to supermarkets, and sometimes they weren't open, and so
Yeah.
sometimes she
That-
had trouble.
To
eating.
find food was difficult, and especially in the small towns, I couldn't
Yeah.
find anything, and it was. So that was the challenge that I had, just thinking about the girls, thinking of what am I going to eat, and just the being tired from the Camino and not having the proper food to eat. But when you go to the big cities, the supermarkets have food, and I had to go to the supermarkets So, you know,
And you
instead
had to
of,
stock up on food too.
I had to carry
She had
that.
to carry her own
Yes,
food.
that was another thing.
So
that I
that's
had
stuff
to
you
do.
don't really see in the videos either. So
Yeah.
Right,
Mama
but-
had
but-
a whole shopping spree.
That's right, but we do know that there are some people that are, you know, is it called celiac, lactose intolerant, or
you need to be gluten free.
gluten free. So
With
the
allergies,
the
too.
diet on the Camino de Santiago, you have a peregrino meal, which is the cheapest food you're gonna find, and it's not bad. It's actually really good. But you got another thumbs up there.
Thank you for another thumbs up.
There you go. So
Aw.
the food is, I mean, it's good, but you always eat. What will be the peregrino dinner? It'll be chicken with fries,
Salad.
A
a
salad.
salad,
Mhm.
wine or water.
And a
pretty
dessert
much.
usually comes with it too.
Arroz con leche or natilla, something like that. That's usually what you get.
Right.
But if you are lactose intolerant, you don't have many choices on the peregrino.
Maybe a fruit.
meal.
Oh, you got another like that.
Really, another one.
But
Aw.
but in her case, what we did was that we.
Another comment.
Another comment.
Oh, it's in Spanish. It's in Spanish.
Never
Oh,
mind.
All right, let me get.
She
But
goes,
be-
"Never
before
mind."
before I read that comment, you know, like the Amaris was saying, that what we would do often is we will wait until the big cities stock up on that, put it in our bags. It's a little bit of extra weight, but at least it gives her the chance to eat what she can actually eat during the Camino de Santiago.
Yeah.
So there are limitations on the diet that you might have on the Camino de Santiago. And what else? What will be the city that you enjoy the most?
How do you pronounce it?
Las Herrerías.
I love that. It was
When was
close
that
to
city?
going to Galicia. And it was going up that mountain. I just loved it, being on the horse and looking at the scenery, the mountains. The scenery was beautiful.
Yeah, Estella wrote to us, and Estella wanted to see that program. And I mentioned that program is going to be uploaded in a few weeks from now. But it's the program from Las Herrerías, and we go through Ocebreiro. We go into Galicia.
Oh, Galicia is beautiful, and I love Puerto Marin. It's a very nice place, and hopefully someday we'll return.
We want to retire in Puerto Marin because we love the area of Galicia. Now, tell me your perspective on the meseta, because the meseta, you know, it could be challenging.
There aren't any
No.
sunflowers around.
They were. That's where
Yeah.
you see the most sunflowers in la meseta. Nana. Come on.
Right.
Oh, then I'm thinking of the wrong place.
No, I think that when you go through to la meseta, that's usually from Burgos all the way to León.
Oh,
A lot of people skip that, and I would not skip it if I were you, just because of the fact that you know people divide the Camino de Santiago in 3 stages.
Yeah.
The first stage from San Jean-Pied-de-Port up to Burgos is your physical stage. You're developing stamina, you're developing your muscles in your legs. Usually, so that's where you get the most of your blisters. And then you go to a meditation area. I call it the meditation area. It goes from Burgos to León because
It's a phase.
it's a phase where you have a chance to meditate, to think about or ponder upon things, because you are completely alone. I mean, you will look outside to the horizon
Nobody.
and there's no one else. I mean, look 360 degrees around your horizon and you are the only person there. So it gives you time for yourself to, you know, contemplate and ponder upon things. So, you know, the deepest thoughts that I could gather in the Camino de Santiago were actually in La Meseta. It's tough if you do it in the summer because shades,
The sun is.
it beats you.
Yeah.
Speaking of which,
Anielis, she has skin problems, so she can't have
Yeah.
the direct sunlight. So that stage there is difficult.
we got another
Let me
comment.
get this question. Luis,
No, the
no,
one
hold
on
on,
the top.
it's the same person. Luis
Oh, is it?
says, hola, ¿cómo están? Yo me llamo Luis Ortiz, soy de Ponce, Ponce y lo demás es parking. Pero vivo en Ocala, Florida. Yo le escribí a usted preguntándole sobre el avión desde... sí. ¿Dónde están ustedes y su esposa? Okay, for the little one, what town you like the best in the Camino? Okay, so let me answer the first one. Luis asked me a few weeks ago that he wanted to travel, and he was asking what were the flights from Madrid to Pamplona so that he can take the bus like we did from Pamplona to San Jean-Pied-de-Port. Well, at the time where he wrote the first question, Iberia, which is the airline from Spain, did not have a flight that will actually connect to Pamplona. Nevertheless, I just checked because I have to go back to the U.S. for a few days. There is a flight that goes from John F. Kennedy now. It leaves at 10 p.m. And it gets in, I think, is around 11 o'clock in the afternoon, in the morning. And then at 2 p.m. Madrid time, it comes to Pamplona. So you'll get to Pamplona at the airport like around 5:30. And then what you do is you walk outside of the terminal, and we have this on video number 1, real easy. We'll show you where it is. You step outside, baggage claim, and wait there. Usually the bus might take, we spend like, what, 15 minutes waiting for the bus? Sometimes it's half an hour, but you just wait. If you are in a rush, then you can grab a taxi, but you wait, the bus will go through there. When you catch the bus will take you to the bus station in Pamplona. There's a booth, and you'll see it on the video number 1. There's a booth. You go in, you pay, and they tell you, all right, go to aisle number 5, and you hop on the bus for 22 euros. If there's 5 of you, it's only 18 euros, and it'll take you to Saint-Jean-Pied-de-Port. It will leave you right there behind Rue de la Citadelle, which is the road where you get your credentials. So, right now they do have that. I guess it's seasonal, and they can connect. Yeah.
If not, you could just do a Camino update and talk more about it, just in case we can't cover everything right now.
Right. We'll do another update and cover it. We have somebody. So Luis, I hope I answered the question for you. And he asked Dana. He asked, what was your favorite town again?
My favorite town would probably Fromista.
Fromista.
No.
Fromista.
It has an accent in the O, so the
It's hard to.
pronunciation.
We were saying it wrong the whole entire time, and the locals were like, "It's
Like,
Fromista, not
excuse me,
Fromista."
that's not how you say it.
Yeah, well, I got corrected by a Spaniard because I was saying Fromista, and she goes, excuse me, it's not Fromista, it's Fromista. And I'm like, well, what did I say? I said Fromista. And how do you say it? Fromista. But what did I say? And I kept on going. Anyway.
He does that a lot.
But yes, Fromista. Fromista is very nice. And we have, once again, I got to put the link of all these videos up here. We have 2 videos. They go to Fromista. And Fromista is a very interesting town.
It is.
It has a lot of albergues. One that I recommend is Hostal Buen Camino with Mila. And,
She's really
she's
nice.
really sweet. The hostel is very clean. The beds are comfortable. It has air conditioning.
The only thing I would say is a negative is the internet only
The
works
VPN.
downstairs.
Oh, yeah.
So
Yeah,
if you need
it's very
internet,
slow.
it's downstairs, and it's very slow.
But
so.
if you want comfortable beds, Mila is the place where you want to go. And if you want to, excuse me,
Chiringuito.
if you want to eat cheap and
Oh.
very good food,
Good food, and
Very
take
good.
it from people who love to eat.
Yo,
I'll tell you right now.
Okay, definitely.
Yeah,
get
that
the
way.
tomato. What's it
the
called?
tomato,
The
crema de tomate, the tomato cream.
Get it. It's
You have to go to it's called El Chiringuito. In fact, he's got an Instagram. And if you become a subscriber, what is it, a follower?
A
subscriber.
subscriber.
Instagram is followers.
So if you become a follower of El Chiringuito, just give us a shout out and tell them, we send you over there because we recommend 2 things in Fromista. We recommend staying at Hostal Buen Camino with Mila. And within walking distance, you have El Chiringuito, which is a restaurant. And Jose Antonio
That
is
has
very
actually
good.
Yeah,
really
and
good
also
Wi-Fi.
the
Really
pizza has to get. The pizza is really good in the other place.
Oh, yeah. And
yeah.
Casa Ocibel.
I don't know. What
Hotel
it's called.
Ocibel, I think it's Hotel Ocibel
Get
has
the
a very good
salad.
pizza.
It's a big yellow building.
It's a big yellow building, but it's actually very close to where Mila is.
Everything is really close in that town.
And Fromista, you have the Romanesque. Fromista, you have the Romanesque church. You have the La Iglesia de San Pedro, which is really nice to see. You have the canals of Castilla.
That was very interesting.
They have a boat where if you get in before 5 p.m. in Fromista, you can go there. And I show you on the video. You can go there at the office and make an appointment. And you can take a boat ride in your Camino. So besides having the Camino experience, you can have a cultural, historical, didactic experience. So, we try to fulfill our videos with all that. So more details on the video on that series. Carlos Rodriguez, let me see. Go and read what Carlos said.
Is it in English?
Yeah, that one's in
I
English.
bet
Okay.
it's scribbled. Even though I don't-
Can you repeat the place you mentioned will be retirement location? Well,
Oh,
where,
and
why
why there?
and why there?
Okay. So we were looking, and we're actually looking eventually to retire. And the U.S. is taxing. The taxes are just ridiculous, especially in New Jersey and New York and Connecticut. I mean, it's really bad. So we're looking for a place to retire, and she wants to go to Italy to retire in the area of Tuscany, La Toscana.
That's really pretty there.
And we parlo italiano più o meno español y italiano muy simili. So we can get ourselves around in Italy. And we do enjoy Tuscany, and we have some videos in Spanish and Boleto de Embarque. But I felt a little bit more comfortable with Spain. And the first few years when we came to the Camino de Santiago, the only thing she saw about the Camino de Santiago was the Pyrenees. And she loved it. She loves the rolling hills and the green grass. She loved it. And I told her, just wait until you get to Galicia. When we went through the first 3/4 of the way of the Camino de Santiago, we only saw Pamplona all the way up to León, which is La Meseta, part of La Meseta.
Which
Burgos.
I don't like.
And she doesn't like it because during the summer, it's all brown. It's all dead. If you actually come in May, the temperatures are much better.
I love colors.
And the colors are a lot
Well, the
prettier.
sunflowers, they give you color when the sun is actually out.
So
You're still salty about
Yeah,
that.
but
You're
she's
salty about that from 10 years from now.
I'll be like, the sun wasn't out on that one day. It decided not to be out on the wrong day.
If you guys are new to, it's one sunflower. Wait, no,
No.
one
One
light,
light,
one sunflower.
one sour.
and she's looking for more likes. So anyway,
We've got 3 so far.
so I told her, I said, listen, wait until we get to Galicia. When we get to Galicia, you're going to see the rolling hills, and it's going to look pretty much like France. So we left Las Herrerias. They were on a horse. I was behind the horse.
They were pooping.
Well, there's a whole
let's
story.
not-
to that. We can't wait. The video's not out
The
yet.
video's not out yet. So.
Oh,
You guys have to wait for that
sorry.
video because it's a little interesting.
It's-
Let's put
yes.
it that way.
No, but there's some editing going on because we can't watch the whole thing. But nevertheless, we went through the part of Galicia. We entered the town of Ocebreiro.
Yes.
From Ocebreiro and on,
I loved it.
it's rolling hills, mountains, green. The temperature is much better.
Yes.
It
It's
rains-
nice and cool.
It's
Oh,
nice
we
and
haven't
cool.
answered the question.
Yay, another person
No,
got a
he's
like.
asking. He's asking us which
Yo,
town.
we're answering right
We
now.
we would like to retire in
I'm
Porto.
sorry.
Listen, we would like to retire in Porto Marín. Porto Marín, it's the town that you make the stop right after Sarria, so it's within the 100 miles
Yeah.
of the Camino de Santiago. But Porto Marín has a beautiful lake, a beautiful bridge. People are very friendly, very nice. It's not congested. It was very clean, and it was green. We enjoyed it very much. And that was one place that I said, you know what? I see myself that I can retire here on Porto Marín. So she enjoyed it.
I loved it.
She was happy. She's happy. You know what they say? I'm happy.
Oh, and
So-
we got another
We
comment.
got Sally. What's her name? Sally?
Hello from El Dorado Hills, California.
El Dorado.
California.
California.
Yo, it's so pretty there.
We enjoy. Well, I hope you're not close. Well, I don't think you're close to the fires right now there in California.
There's fires again?
There's
Yeah,
fires
there's a
again
lot
in
of
California.
fires.
San Diego is and all that. But we went to California. We enjoyed it. We loved it so much that I said, you know what? I kind of like this place, especially the area of Napa Valley.
Yeah. it's
It looks
beautiful.
like Tuscany in Italy, and
Yeah.
we really liked it.
We
But-
got thrown in jail, or us 3.
Oh yeah,
Wait, what?
you girls got thrown in jail.
In
No,
jail.
there are some fires up the hill. Okay, so stay safe. Don't make sure you stay
I didn't
safe
know
from.
about that.
Yo,
Yeah,
you got
there's-
another lake. Yeah.
You got another leg, Donna.
Yay!
Another sunflower.
So
no, you get so happy.
yes, Napa is about an hour. Yeah, about an hour. Okay, so
That's so pretty though.
that's a beautiful area.
Yeah, it's
But the problem, like I was mentioning before, the problem with California is too expensive. The taxes are killing
yeah.
everyone. Patrick from New Zealand.
Wow.
Oh yes, Patrick. Yes.
Yes, Patrick. Hi.
We met. Yeah.
Yeah, no, Patrick has been in contact with us
Yes.
lately, and he found me on Facebook also. So we were going back and forth with we're chatting with emails and stuff. So Patrick, hope you're doing well. We're live from Pamplona right now.
Hi. How you doing?
Yes,
Yes, very
it is expensive. California, I love it. California's beautiful, but it's too expensive. So they want to keep people out. In fact, I think all the people from California are moving to Texas. So it's tough. So what was
Well,
what-
we've been here for 44 minutes.
amazing?
Wow.
And once again, if you want to know anything about the Camino de Santiago, how is the situation right now in the Camino de Santiago in Spain? We are live
Literally
from Pomona.
anything about any one of us, just comment it right there and we'll try to answer.
We'll
it
try
right
to
here.
answer right here on the spot, and we'll let you know exactly what's going on. Like I mentioned before, if you're just watching now, if you're just starting to watch now,
Yeah,
I am
that's
editing the
probably-
program, the episode from Carrión de los Condes. Carrión de los Condes to
Sunflowers.
Is this it?
El Burgo Ranero. Es decir, Adriano Antonio Ortiz Méndez
They
give
gave
you
me sunflowers.
two
So
sunflowers.
happy over sunflowers.
and
When I tell you, she was so sad. I had to
was
vlog.
so-
I think, wait, the program already came out, right?
that one came out, that
Yeah.
last program, we had her going, on a rant.
Yeah,
about
I
the
had to
sunflowers.
vlog that little part because I was just like, she looks so sad.
I was
And that's
actually
sunflower.
gonna cry.
I know. And I was
Because
just,
of
I
the
tried
rain.
to cheer her up in the thing. I was like, look, there's that. But at least
Can you close
it's.
that door real quick?
The sky's about to
Okay.
cry, so I'm about to
Oh
cry.
This guy's about, yeah, she's, if it's sunny, she's happy and blooming. If it's a rainy day, she's down.
Yeah.
Oh, you good? You good?
The door. Yeah, you close the door.
Somebody close the door, but
That was
Uh,
Annie.
once again, one of the things that I've been hearing about the Camino de Santiago, and I make the comment on the next episode that is coming on this weekend, is that there was an increase of pilgrims from Triacastela all the way up to Santiago de Compostela. We saw one day, I saw one day, 15 peregrinos and 2 cyclists. Before that, if we saw 2 pilgrims on the road, it was a miracle. And when we were in La Meseta, there was one time that I'm literally, I kid you not, I was the only person
And like, a
within the
20-mile radius.
horizon. Look at the horizon. I was the only person there.
Yeah.
And that's how this pandemic has affected the Camino de Santiago. The albergues, as you get closer to Santiago de Compostela, you have more choices because apparently everybody wants to just the last 100, 150 kilometers. So they're trying to keep the albergues open for that. But in the Meseta, the albergues were, it was a hit and miss. One day there was no albergues in one town, and another day all the albergues were full in that town. So we had to go back and all that. So
Oh,
We
there's
got
a-
another
there's 2 new
comment.
ones.
there's 2 new ones. All right, let's
I got
let's-
this.
You got that.
There
I
we
don't think I'll see sunflowers in May and June, right?
No, you might not, but
Probably.
it's
I
gonna
know.
the temperature's gonna be a lot.
It's cooler.
It's
It's
cooler.
cooler.
Your face is like right in the camera.
The
Let me
temperatures-
Read the other one.
The temperatures are gonna be. Well, let me answer this one. The temperatures are gonna be cooler in May. That's one thing, and you have more pilgrims and more choices. Well, hopefully that this pandemic doesn't close Spain at all, but they're trying to keep everything open. But May is a good time to do the Camino de Santiago. September, or the end of September and October are good times to do the Camino de Santiago. We chose to do it between July and August just because of the fact that we enjoy the cultural experience and many of the festivities that Spain has, like the medieval festivities, like the ones we have in
And
Estella.
I think he was in Estella.
Estella, the
I
medieval
got the town
festivities
right.
are
I got the town
awesome.
right.
The running of the bulls, they all
In
happen
Pamplona.
in Pamplona. They happen in July, and in Viana, they happen in July. So we wanted to experience that in the Camino de Santiago. Patrick is planning to come in April next year now. Oh, yeah, okay.
Okay, there's-
Hopefully they open up. It's a little bit chilly, Patrick, in April.
Yeah, especially when you go to the Pyrenees, you need something.
Wait,
Yeah.
you didn't read the one previous to that.
Yes, all good here. I am about to go to class as a relief teacher in a high school.
Oh, okay.
Patrick, what do you teach? What subject do you teach? Because she's a professor in college. I taught in college.
I'm in
Besides
college.
flying airplane, she's in college. They're gonna go to college. She's gonna be a chiropractor. This one's gonna be a graphic designer. So let us know what is the subject that you teach. What else?
Well, for those people that are
Oh
new,
yeah, the new people.
make sure to check out this journal. Also works as a fan because of that. So another commercial. So This is like a journal, as you can see, has sunflowers on it for me. And then so you could open it up, and there's like you could write all your stuff and like all over like the day it is over here. I'm not sure if you could see it. I hope you can. On there, and then you could write down all your experiences in your experience. And then
And towards the back, you can add people's contacts if you ever meet someone along the Camino, so you can just jot them down. And the good thing about it too, it's tiny enough to fit in your bag, so you don't have to worry about it. You can carry like a huge journal or whatnot.
You can
That
put
is
it
to
on
help you girls
Amazon.
for your college fund.
50% off.
Yo,
Actually,
guys, can you buy that?
I'm not sure if it's 50% off.
No, it's not 50% off, but it's not expensive. We're not,
It's
actually, we don't make a lot of
for
money.
a good
Find it on
price.
Amazon.
Yeah.
Right?
We're gonna leave the
Yes,
link
it's
in the description below.
It's on Amazon, just,
Amazon.
Buy today.
Amazon. That's something just to help us out. Like I was mentioning to Patrick, you know, I don't like to have this channel to become a commercial channel or something that we just push to make money off of. I enjoy what I do. I enjoy traveling, and you know, you're watching these videos for free thanks to YouTube, and eventually when we make 1,000 subscribers, you know, we'll be able to monetize it. But once again, you receive the content for free, but these trips are not free. In fact, they're quite expensive when you have to travel with 5 or 6 in a
Because
family.
usually with people that love to eat.
Especially, yes.
I'm a bottomless pit. So
Yeah,
I eat whatever.
There's another
Sally,
comment.
thank you. Yes, Sally says the journal is cool, and
Oh, thank you.
in fact, where did we took that picture? We took that picture in.
Was that the picture that I took?
Yeah, I think that was a picture she took.
Annie's a
She's
photographer.
Oh, leaving. We actually took the picture
Yeah.
in Pamplona.
Yeah, I think Anielis took that
I think-
picture, and then
'cause
I
I was
helped
trying
Mom
to
design
enter
what do you call it? The
The
cover
cover.
of the book. I forgot the English word for it. Wow.
Yeah, I was trying to enter into a competition.
Yeah.
Okay, Patrick just made a comment again, and he's okay. You guys are wearing. I reach my school student. No, what is it? Math. You teach math? I said math.
Great.
Oh, hold on. I gotta read this.
Ow, you're hitting the back of my head, bro.
Sorry.
Oh yes, I teach math. I teach math to school students. Go to ask the bell just ring. Okay. Hey, nice talking to you, Patrick. Take care. Thanks. So he's a math teacher. My dad is a math teacher, so I know what it is to have a math teacher in the house.
It's pretty cool though.
Patrick, I hope you enjoy your day. Stay
Bro,
safe, and thanks for subscribing.
Thank you.
We really enjoyed his company. Very, very nice man. I've been chatting with him on Facebook and all that. So the same thing, you know, we have Instagram.
Oh yeah. We all at least us two, we have Instagram. They don't really use their Instagram that much.
I'll get it soon. Don't worry.
But we have our Instagram, so mine's Amaris.Hernandez with I think 3 Z's or something like that. But with the description below, we'll just link it if you want.
See, you guys are gonna. You guys are saying it's a description below. I gotta write a whole paragraph now.
12.
Yeah, so
Anielis _12. But since you guys probably don't know as well, it's ANIELIS _12. Yeah.
Okay, but don't cover your face when you're talking because they can't reach your lips.
But
Say it again. Well, without covering your face.
Okay, how do I spell my name? ANIELIS _12.
It's Annie, like ANI, Anai.
no,
And then
No, don't mess it
and then
up now.
mine is AMARIS.HERNANDEZ with I think 2 more Z's or 1 more Z or something like that. You'll see my picture.
I thought I was good at explaining things.
And we also have our Instagram is BDE Travels,
I'm
so you
posting
can
it
get us in
again.
there. All right, we got another one. Let's see who's that. Go and read that one, Donna.
Okay.
Well, make sure you don't stick your head all the way up.
Okay,
Yeah,
I got
she's
this.
looking like this to the camera.
It's from Stefan
Uh-huh.
K.
Okay.
Son. I'm sorry, I don't know how to pronounce your name. Hi, that picture was on one. That's like one of your YouTube videos, wasn't it? Anyway,
Yes.
I enjoyed many of them. Thank you.
Thank you. I appreciate it, Stefan. Yes, that picture was in the video that we did from Pamplona to Puente la Reina. I was flying the drone, and I flew over the sunflower field, and
Yeah, you
yeah,
also took a picture like that.
we took a
I
picture.
have it
of
on
it.
my phone. I know that.
And yeah, if you want to see the pictures that Anielis have taken on the Camino de Santiago,
takes really
take a
sweet
lot.
pictures.
She takes every
she's
Tuesday.
gifted taking pictures. I mean,
Yes.
and it's really good. She does a very good job. So, for all of you who are watching, remember, we're going to post our next episode this weekend. Hopefully the internet is better here and you can watch it. In this case, I am going from Carrión de los Condes to, I think it's El Bulbo Ranero, something like that. I lost some footage, so I'm gonna try to stitch everything up so it will be together. By the way, let me make a clarification. Let me say something. In the video, I mentioned that I took a left turn out of Carrión de los Condes, and that route is actually the bike route. And in fact, after Carrión de los Condes, I stuck to the bike routes, which will have towns that some of the people have never seen before, because 99.9% of the YouTube bloggers that do the Camino de Santiago, they do the part not on the bike route. But I wanted to take the other towns so that you see the different venues that you can take in the Camino de Santiago. And in fact, that day, I started on the bike route, and then from there, I went back to the original trail, back to the bike route. So on that day, there are two roads that you can take, but in halfway on that road, you can have passages that you can go between the two. So if you have a good guidebook, it will tell you how to connect from one to the other. Usually the bike routes are a little bit more dangerous because you are walking on the main road with the cars, so you have to be on the lookout. But there are towns in there that you get a different experience that you might not see on other YouTube videos. So from now on, pretty much what you'll see is probably towns that you haven't seen on other YouTube videos, because of the fact that I am walking most of the time on the bike routes. And that's just to let you guys know. So if you guys got any questions,
I was just about to say that because there's a couple of new people that came. Sorry,
there are who?
I keep on hitting her head. I'm so sorry.
I promise you, she's.
I was
going
just
on
about to say
purpose.
because there's new people coming in and stuff. So if you guys want to make any comments about anything at all, or if you want to know about anything like my university life, how he's gonna do his stuff and Madre's gonna do her stuff, and then stuff like that.
And
Sorry.
how is your university life? I mean, are you really enjoying that here in Pamplona?
Honestly, it was a struggle at first because my schedule was completely wrong and I wasn't used to it. But now I'm starting to get a little bit more used to it and stuff. Don't get me wrong, there's still some things that I'm a little bit like ugh about. But for the most part, I'm glad that I'm here. It's getting better. I'm getting used to it.
But part of you being in Pamplona now to study is just to learn a little bit more Spanish.
Yeah,
What
to
are you
learn about the
studying?
So
yeah. What am I
Oh.
studying? Well, right now I'm doing the International Foundation Program, which is pretty much a program where international students come and study in different faculties of the university. So there's like, for example, Facultad de Ciencias, let me say it in English, there's nursing, there's medicine, there's architecture. For now, I'm choosing the sciences and nursing because it's available. because it's available in the International Foundation Program. So right now I'm taking like general chemistry, maybe anatomy and stuff like that.
With what purpose?
what is the ultimate goal then?
So the ultimate goal is to study medicine because I love medicine. Medicine is my life.
I love Chipotle. Chipotle
There you go.
is my
You got it.
life.
Yeah, but I want to study medicine eventually, and I'm planning to study medicine sometime. So I was just like, well, I have the choice to go to college in the US or go to college here. And I'm like,
It's a lot cheaper here than the US, so.
yeah. And coming through with the Camino actually passes through it. So I actually do get to see pilgrims early in the morning, especially with my early morning class. I get to see pilgrims walking the Camino and I see them.
Do you say Buen Camino?
No, because they're off in the distance because my building is right next to where the people from the Camino walk. I
Just
actually walk
open the
a part of
window and
Camino.
yell, "Buen Camino!"
I know. I actually walk a part of the Camino every single day because I have to walk from one building to the next. So then I get to see a couple pilgrims.
And it goes through the Camino, right?
It goes through the Camino, yes, where the pilgrims walk.
So
And
she's-
somebody asked the question.
What does
Okay,
that say?
I
good choice.
Read it.
And hospitals and medical staff are brilliant in Spain. Yes, they are.
They are.
In fact, we were surprised to know that specifically the University of Navarra, it's a highly ranked university, especially in the medical field. So, we were blessed that she got accepted for that. And in a sense, the pandemic has been, good to us, if you want to call it that way, because of the pandemic, the flying has been reduced in the U.S. and I got offered a leave of absence, a paid leave of absence to to do whatever I wanted. So I decided to come with her and join her in Spain, and that way, I got to finish.
That way we won't be all alone.
We won't be all alone. Besides, I don't want to leave my girls all alone with Spaniards.
Well,
I'm just gonna leave right now.
goodbye.
Yeah,
We
because
got a new comment.
I'm a Latino. I'm a Latino, so I know how
Okay,
that is.
somebody.
Stefan, go ahead. Go read.
Yay.
Okay, that is the reader from the comments.
Nice to know about the different routes. If this corona situation is still on next year, when I plan to go next year. Wait, I think I read that wrong. Is still on next year when I plan to go next year.
He plans to come next year.
Yeah. Luckily, I could postpone this kind of. I don't know.
Do you know how to read that?
What's wrong with you?
I haven't read in a long
Luckily,
time.
I could postpone a kind of sabbatical from this spring to next summer.
What does that word
A
mean?
sabbatical is when you take time off also. So yeah, I'm like in a sabbatical pretty much also. Yes, in fact, if you want to do the Camino de Santiago, I suggest you do it all at once.
It's a greater experience.
It's a great experience, and you'll need at least 35 days. If you're in good shape, you might do it in 30. But between 40 days.
It's recommended to take a rest day though.
No,
Yeah.
even if you're in good shape too, it's nice to explore the big cities because you never know if you're going to be there ever again in your life, depending for some people. So to explore those big cities, it's crazy because if you like architecture and stuff, like my dad here, you can go visit all that kind of stuff. If you like more like the, like eating and food, you can go explore the food, different places to eat in different restaurants, and different regions serve different types of food. So you can go eat at that place, eat this place.
And also the different types of landscapes. I mean, it could go from dry and arid to nice and a forest and hills, valleys. So there's a lot of changes in the landscape.
And that's something that the Camino de Santiago provides to many people. And people do it for all kinds of reasons. Some are religious, some because they want to experience the culture, some because for sports and all that. And I think I try to gather all of them and put them in one Camino de Santiago. For us personally, it has been to experience the culture, the food, the people, the history, the architecture, and also there is a religious aspect, a spiritual aspect to it, which we have been blessed. So, everyone does the Camino, and the Camino, like they say, the Camino provides for whatever need you have. And for us, it has fulfilled all those areas. We have all those check marked in our Camino de Santiago. So it's been a fulfilling experience. Actually, for me, it has been a life-changing experience. When I was in New Jersey sitting in my house, I would just put videos watching the Camino de Santiago for hours. So I was doing the Camino de Santiago, just watching videos because I felt like the Camino de Santiago called me personally. And that's something that I'm going to say. Not everyone is called to do the Camino de Santiago.
You'll never know until you try it though.
You never know until you try. But if you're called to do the Camino de Santiago, I suggest to take some time off and come and do it. And not only the Camino Frances, there's so many Caminos. In fact, after I finish with the Camino Frances, I got a suggestion to do the Camino Primitivo, so I'm going to do the Camino Primitivo. And if I do have time and it's not that cold, I'm going to go do the Portuguese and the Camino del Norte. So I want to take as much time as I have here in Spain to complete all those Caminos and give that experience to all of you who are watching us. We have three more comments.
Okay.
All right, let's read them real quick.
Sorry, my face is
But make sure you read them right down.
Okay. I love all.
No, wait. Tell us who wrote it.
By
Sally.
Okay,
just
with her first
just by
name.
Sally.
Sally Chamberlain.
I love all the pictures. Looking forward to the next video. Thanks for showing other routes. We will be going in 2020 since we couldn't go this year. The university sounds great.
Oh, okay.
Yes, in fact, Sally, the only reason why we were able to travel to
There you go.
Spain, and I've said this before in some of the other videos, that as U.S. citizens are not allowed to travel to Spain, with the exception of if you apply for a visa with the Spanish consulate, not the United States consulate. They don't have the authority to give you entrance to Spain. But if you go to the Spanish consulate
In the United States.
in the United States, we did it in New York, and in her case, and she got accepted to college, they gave her a visa, and because she's a minor right now, she'll be 18 in December, but she's a minor. We also got a visa as tutor for her. So that's the only way we were able to leave the United States and come to Spain. But if you come in 2022, probably and hopefully, the
That's
pandemic,
amazing, though.
the pandemic will be gone and you will have free access to come. I'm assuming, you should have access to come to Spain and do the Camino de Santiago.
Sally, are you planning to come with anybody, or is it just going to be you?
Ooh, that's a very good question. So,
Yeah. That'd be nice.
answer below.
Meanwhile, we have to read the next comment.
Okay, Adriano. Okay, is it in
I
English?
can't read.
Hold on. Adriano Antonio Ortiz Mendez.
Okay.
Okay, now.
Are all of your classes in Spanish or in English?
Ooh, very good question,
Oh,
Adriano.
great. Okay. So I actually have 3 classes right now. It seems like very little, but it's a lot of work because you have prácticas and teóricas and all that kind of stuff. So for now, I have 1 class that is in English, which is general chemistry, but the professor speaks English. So there's a couple things where he's just like, and now we're starting to go aquí, and then he just starts going. So then he's just reverts back to English. But that class is in English. I have anatomy, which is completely in Spanish. And I also have bioquímica, which is biochemistry, and anatomía is, So I have those 3 classes, but it's a mixture of Spanish
But they
and
have,
English.
you have labs also, that's
Yes,
why.
I have to do
So
labs.
it's-
I have to attend class. I have to, for anatomía, which is in Spanish, which means anatomy. I just got back from the university right now, and I had a teórica class, which was just the professor talking and explaining all the stuff that we needed to know.
Theory.
It was a lot, but
But in your case, Spanish is not your first language. It's
it is
actually,
not. No, it
you know,
is my
we
second.
speak it at home, but it's not your first language. So
It's not.
it's been,
It's been difficult for me, honestly, because I have to learn it in Spanish first. I have to learn what it is in Spanish and English first, and I have to learn in Spanish to know what it is for the test. And for me, I never really learned how to read or write in Spanish, so writing emails has been a little bit difficult. Good thing there's autocorrector, because if not, the professors wouldn't be able to know what I was talking about. But yeah, at least I emailed them. They're super understanding. So when I emailed them, they'll be like, okay, we'll work with you on this. But we just, I like it. I really like it.
there was, you got another like,
Yay! Thank you.
Oh yeah, you got another sunflower.
there was another question after
I can't sleep. Wait, I'll just scooch up.
Sally asked, she says, me too. Calling,
No, wait.
Wait, no,
it's-
the next one
My
is
husband,
No, it's
no.
below.
Thanks.
There you go.
The next one that we haven't read yet is thanks. I have
no, but who, else? That's Stefan. yeah.
Stefan. Thanks. I have plenty of time for
Mhm.
that, and the year delay has given me opportunity to learn a bit of Spanish too.
You know,
that's
that is
great.
very interesting, because a lot of people ask us that question. They say, "But I'm not a Spanish speaker person,
Oh yeah.
and how am I going to do
Spanish
things in Spain?" Well, let me tell you. At least from the time we were in Saint Jean Pied de Port all the way up to Finisterre, everyone spoke English.
Yeah.
Some
At least
of them
the basics.
Some of them
The
struggle with it, but the key is you have to be courteous. Remember, we are visiting their country. So when you go to friends, don't just assume that people want to talk English with you. Learn the basics like you're doing, which is something
Yeah,
that
that's
is
good
really,
to know.
it's a good detail. And for example, when we went to Saint Jean Pied de Port, we did not,
We don't speak French.
we don't, well, a little bit.
I don't speak French.
Parlez-vous
But
français?
we don't just assume and say, "Do you speak English?" No, so you go into a place, "Bonjour, monsieur, je non parle français, vous parlez anglais." So different phrases
phrases is
that will
important.
help
It's just
you.
the way you approach them too. So
And I don't speak that much French. I mean, I don't
that
speak
sounded really
French.
good though.
The person said
But
that you
even
like
the French
spoke-
people said, "No, wait, you do speak French." I was like, "No, monsieur, je ne parle français." and they say that, yeah, apparently you speak French, but no, I try
You
to
learned
learn.
phrases.
I
and
learned
that's correct.
phrases and I learned the proper pronunciation. And if you do make the effort to learn a little bit about the culture,
They
you'll
appreciate
see
it.
that the doors will open up and,
Yeah.
and they'll appreciate it, they'll help you. In Spain, it is part of their culture to be very hospitable. So a good buenos dias, buenas tardes, and me podría decir dónde está. And if you learn the basic, they'll help you out. And if you find yourself that you cannot continue the conversation, just change in English and say, I'm sorry, I don't speak that much Spanish. Can you help me? And usually there'll be someone who can help you. And if not, there'll be pilgrims around you, hopefully, that can help you. Somebody will be able to help. So English, everybody speaks English pretty much.
And you know what? I want to add to that in Spain, there's multiple languages. And when we had mentioned that we speak Spanish, they said, which one? Because there's,
There's
There's-
Basque, there's Catalan, there's Gallego, there's
Castellano.
Castellano.
That's the Spanish that everybody
that's
thinks
what
is
we
Spanish.
understand is Castellano.
Yes.
So there's different multiple languages. And
And
it
we
was
didn't know that.
interesting to know that.
And you learn, as you're doing the Camino de Santiago and you're experiencing the culture, you learn that different regions have their own food, their own
The culture.
words, the culture.
Mhm.
So
Take time to enjoy the food.
Take time to enjoy the food.
Yeah, we can't emphasize that enough.
Yeah.
I know that, Anita, right? You really like that part.
The
Yeah.
food is good.
So, all right, that's
Oh, there's a couple more.
my husband and I.
Oh, so
Oh,
that's when you
great.
asked.
Sally.
Okay.
Sally's going with her husband. I can't read the
Wait,
guys.
Me too.
Will be.
I can't.
It's-
64 and 74.
I've been
That's
watching
great.
videos for. See, okay, so that's okay, Sally. This is how I know that you have been called to do the Camino. Once you get called to do the Camino, it's calling. You will start watching videos. You will buy books. You will get the Camino fever to the
Yeah.
point that you're not gonna be satisfied until you actually come and do the
I
Camino.
can testify for that because he would just be watching the videos 24/7 while we were eating too.
So it's interesting here. You say that I will be 64 and 74. I had an 82-year-old lady.
It was amazing.
She walked by me and she
She
flew.
was going like, and we were like, yo, it was like me and her like running, and she's
My
over here
tongue.
walking. I was like, what the
My
heck?
tongue was I couldn't walk. And this lady
She
was
was
like,
in good
She
shape.
was in shape.
She was like
great.
literally a bionic grandma.
so you know,
I think,
you will find people
Yeah.
that are elderly. You will find young people. You know, the younger ones.
Hi.
I saw another family the first year we came and do the Camino.
Yeah.
Not this year. This year I didn't see many younglings, but
Youngsters.
you will see young people there. What were you going to say? Were you going to say something?
Oh yeah, in the university too. Every single day, without fail, there's always older people riding bikes, running, and I'm like, in the U.S. we don't really see much of that. You're running in general, but like over here, it's like it's part of their culture to go and
To
exercise in the
exercise.
morning, exercise in the evening. In the evening, I see more younger people, but in the morning, I see like older people, maybe like in their 70s, 80s. Like they're older, and you'd expect them usually to be like in a wheelchair and stuff, but no, they keep at it. They keep going, And I'm like, whoa.
Oh, Luis made a very,
I
very
can't even do that.
important comment. Next year is called El Año Compostelano. Next year, it's the Jubilee year on which the Camino de Santiago becomes very important for those who are doing the pilgrimage as a religious pilgrimage. The Puerta del Perdón, gets open next year, and if the pandemic doesn't mess things up for next year, they were
Let's hope not.
expecting more than 500,000 pilgrims. The numbers are going to be lower than that, but there will be an influx of pilgrims for next year. And one of the reasons why I wanted to extend my stay here in Spain is because I wanted to go and experience that part of the Camino that you can only experience. I think it's either I'm not sure, it's either 10 years or every 50 years where they open this door. So it's a very important year for next year. So yes, Luis, next year is El Año de Compostelano. And yes, let's see, Adriano, Santiago has been calling me since April. Yes,
Wow.
yes, since April. And I guarantee that if this pandemic, stops, you will find a way to get a ticket and come to Spain and do it right away because you got the Camino bug. Did you watch the movie The Way by any chance?
I'll push you.
Oh, in fact, I'm gonna recommend, if you haven't seen, there's a movie called I'll Push You. It's a documentary of two friends. One of them is paraplegic, and it was very inspiring. So when you have a chance, go and take a look at it. I highly recommend it. Everybody's seen The Way with Martin Sheen and Charlie Sheen. So everybody saw the movie and they get that Camino one. But yes, we got other comments. Stefan, I got another comment. Got the fever too? Yes, but I am a bit worried about the bionic.
Bionic grandma.
He's a little bit worried about the bionic grandma.
It's crazy. I wasn't expecting it. It was just like, woo! She went right past us right
She
there.
was like,
And they're in shape, but that lady, I mean, it was amazing. You will find people like that.
It was kind of embarrassing because I'm a soccer player and
Yeah,
she
like,
goes
props
right
to
past
her.
me
Props to
like,
her.
whoa.
¿De dónde es usted y su esposa? Luis, yo soy nacido y criado en Puerto Rico. Soy
Boricua.
boricua. Eh,
They're born and raised in Puerto Rico.
all
There
right,
you go.
I'll speak in Spanish. You do the translation.
We'll see if this is gonna go okay.
I'm the gringa.
So I was, this es la gringa. She was born in
She's
Boston.
from the US.
And in Connecticut.
She was born in Connecticut. I was born in Puerto Rico. Me crié en Calle,
He was
raised in Calle.
Puerto
Pero tengo mi
Rico.
familia en Aguada.
Aguada.
Her family's from Aguada, Puerto Rico.
Estudié en Cagua y estudié en la Universidad Interamericana de Puerto Rico.
Ah, mira,
He
yo
studied
también.
in Puerto Rico. Let me just put it like that.
They've all
Yo
studied in
también.
Puerto Rico.
So, and then I did el bachillerato en la Interamericana, and then la maestría en Liberty University, el doctorado en Liberty University. So it's a lot of money
So
spent.
she's
in
studying in
college.
Puerto Rico and studying in Liberty University and Liberty University.
Yeah, I got the bachelor's degree in Puerto Rico, bachelor in aviation, so I'm an airline pilot. And then I study a master's degree at Liberty University and a doctoral degree at Liberty University. And now I'm paying for all the student loans, and that's the reason why we're selling the book. Show her the book. Show them the book.
Okay.
So that was your cue right
No,
there.
but for real though, I do like taking notes and like what's it called? What's it called?
Journal. I
Journaling.
like journal.
I forgot the word in both languages.
Yeah.
Wow. I love journaling about my day every single. Show the journal.
Commercial
like-
number 3.
Oh yeah. I like journaling. So my journal is a little bit bigger than that. So it was nice to have it's nice to have something like that where it's
So-
smaller, you know.
For all the
look.
sorry, for all the new people, this has sunflowers on the cover, and sunflowers. I like sunflowers. I'm getting kind of tired of saying it though.
I would tell them about the lights and the
Oh.
sunflowers.
One like equals one sunflower for me. So please because
The cool thing
Yes.
about this journal though is that
you could
I
write
helped-
down everyone you
I helped my
meet.
mom work on it a little bit because we actually designed it ourselves and stuff, and we took the picture right there is taken by all of it's us, right? I think it was the drone that took that picture, right?
No, it was Annie.
It was either Annie
it
or
was
the
Annie.
drone.
Annie was the one. She's
So yeah,
she's
that
gifted
picture you
for
see on
pictures.
the cover, that's taken by Annie. I helped my mom edit it, and we all put a little bit of
And
info into
hopefully,
it.
I think we're
It
gonna.
took a long while to do, so
We're gonna-
check it out.
We're gonna try. No, this is serious. We're gonna try to take all of Annie's photos, the very nice ones that she took, and we might make a calendar for next year about the Camino de Santiago. So
For real?
be on the lookout.
She goes, really?
Like, wow.
Be on the lookout for that.
She takes
So-
pictures of sunrises. There's flowers. One
She
day
takes beautiful pictures.
it was
Leaves.
raining and there was dew on a flower, and it came out so pretty.
She's gifted. I'm telling
She
you.
got
she's
a butterfly to stay still.
Oh yeah, the butterfly. She got a picture of a butterfly right there. So,
Carlos,
Oh,
él
wait,
me
there's
parece que es boricua. Sí, de pura cepa.
Boricua.
Hey, if you have any people from Puerto Rico, comment in Puerto Rico.
That's right.
Represent.
You know, this one, she was born in Boston, so we call her la gringa.
But I still got the spirit. Don't worry.
Luis, what is it? Luis, no puedo, I can't see the last name here. Yo estudié en la UPR, Ponce y Río Piedras y
We probably
La
look crazy in the
maestría
camera
en
going
Indiana.
like this.
como profesor de educación física y luego de español. O sea, que tienes una deuda de préstamo estudiantil igual que nosotros, estamos igual.
You're in a lot of debt. That's what you just said.
Yeah, Louis studied his master's degree in Indiana, and he studied the physical education, and then he studied Spanish. But yeah,
that's nice.
colleges
Yeah,
are
that's
very,
true.
very expensive in the U.S., and that's the reason why we told her that she can come to Spain in Navarra because it's a lot cheaper.
It is a lot cheaper.
I really,
Oh my
I want
God.
to study here in Spain for, you know, be a
Chiropractor.
chiropractor, but I wanted to study in the University of Nevada, but
See, now she's talking Spanish.
Yeah,
and
actually,
Spanish.
Nevada is located in Pamplona, if you guys didn't know.
yeah, but the only place to study for a chiropractor is Madrid or Barcelona, so that's probably where I'm going to be ending up studying.
Yeah.
I haven't even looked at colleges.
You're
You're
good.
too young. Don't worry about that. I mean,
And here you go. Like,
and
okay,
besides, you
Barcelona,
can
you
stay.
go to
All you girls can
Madrid.
stay with us. You know, if you want to get married like around 35, 40 years old. You know, something that
I don't know if that's
No.
going to be happening with these
no need
Spaniards.
of dating and stuff in any Spanish. And middle finger.
Did you hear what I said, Bob? I
What?
was just joking.
Mira, ¿qué digo?
No tengo ninguna. Oh, qué
Ah,
suerte
qué
tiene.
bien.
Wait, what is
Ya
that?
estoy
He says he
jubilado.
doesn't have
con
any debt.
con la propia casa.
Ah.
Qué envidia. Yo tengo 3 aquí y uno en colegio que tengo que pagarle la universidad y bueno, ya sabe cómo está eso. Luis, he's retired and he's debt free, so he's got a blessing and a half.
I
So all that. So
applaud you.
listen, we got to start wrapping this up because
Yes.
you know,
We've been at it for an hour and
yeah, now
I have
20
classes
minutes.
tomorrow.
and we have really enjoyed talking to all of you.
this is fun.
It is fun, and
We have to do
especially
another live pretty soon.
we'll do next week.
We'll do like a part
well,
two.
let me see.
Yeah.
I don't know if next week I'm gonna have to travel to the U.S. and come back anyway. But
But although I will be starting my channel, I keep on saying that, but I'm going to start my channel. So if you guys want to, I'm probably going to end up doing lives or whatnot. So if you guys want to see channel, I already recorded my first day of college video and everything went wrong the first day. So if you want to see everything that went wrong the first day of my college internationally in the University of Nevada, you make sure to check out that video as soon as I put it out because everything went wrong.
Sally, thank you. Luis, thank you. Be on the lookout. The next program should be uploaded this weekend. Hopefully, the internet speed it's faster here, and we can give you that. Kimberly Parisi. Is that Kim Parisi?
Miss Kim.
It's Kim.
Hi. What does it say?
Kimberly Parisi. Yes, hello friends. Miss you too much. On day one day I'll be with you.
Oh, yes.
You
You have to
got
come over here.
you gotta
Yes,
come to
you're
España.
welcome. España, ole.
Yeah, but I gotta drop by New Jersey because I gotta renew my registration for my car. So I gotta go back in the next few weeks and all that. Hopefully, are they still doing what's it called to go to church now? You have to call and make an appointment. Are they still doing that to make the appointments? Because if I drop by, I want to know if I can go with a mask or how are
I think
things.
it's like
but
outside or like
Yeah.
They have
And the
outside.
car.
I know that. Yeah, we've been watching the Facebook lives with Pastor Anthony in there. So say hi to Pastor Anthony, and we're doing great here in Spain. No, you don't have to. Good. Okay. Perfect.
Wait, what?
Okay.
It's
So-
the one above it. That one.
Yeah.
And
oh.
who's
Carlos Rodriguez, he says, great live chat. Enjoyed it. We enjoyed it too, Carlos. Thanks for being with us.
Nice.
Incredible. We can do this. It's amazing that we are in Spain right now, and you guys are all over the world and can hear us. We have somebody from New Zealand, somebody from Wales, Orlando,
New Jersey.
New Jersey. We got people from California, Florida.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Rico.
For the DM, yes, for the DMV, I gotta go to the DMV in New Jersey and fix something with my cars. Let's see. Yes, appointments. Yes. He says hello. He says hello. Okay, Pastor Anthony, thank you.
Hi.
Hi.
We miss the people at Victory Bible Church there. So a big shout out to the people from Victory Bible Church in Hamilton,
Oh,
New Jersey.
Texas.
So-
Where? Oh, we used to live in
what's
Texas.
good?
Hello, your family from Riley. Hello to your
Oh,
family
from Texas.
South
South
Texas.
Yeah, we used to live in Texas.
We used to live in Texas. We were in Flower Mount, Texas, right north of the airport. So that's, I mean, where have we lived? We live.
Well,
We move
we
around.
We gotta stop moving.
we're from
Yeah.
everywhere, practically.
we like to travel, so I hope you guys enjoy our videos from the Camino de
I have
Santiago.
to go study now.
She has to go.
She has to study.
She has to sleep.
I have to
It's
finish
really
editing the video. So if you have, once again, if you have not seen our series of the Camino de Santiago, look it up. I'm gonna try to put the link over here. Watch it from day one and see how we transpire going from Saint-Jean-Pied-de-Port in the French Pyrenees all the way up to Santiago de Compostela. You're gonna see when we go to Finisterra and we finish the Camino de Santiago. I'm gonna grab the other Camino de Santiago, the Primitivo. I'm gonna try to do the Portuguese. I'm gonna try to do the Camino Norte. And if for some reason we do have time, I'm gonna try to do the Via Francigena with Miss Hernandez here. So stay with us and here on BDE Travel.
Sure.
Luis,
Muchas gracias. Yeah.
suerte y buenas noches, Luis. Gracias por estar con nosotros.
Oh.
Good night. Thank you for being with us.
Kimberly, thanks.
Love the videos.
Kim, thanks for watching the videos and all
Thank
that.
you. Thank you.
We're gonna keep on posting more videos, and that way, you can see us in there. And don't forget about subscribing to our channel. Don't forget the journal.
And 1 like equals 1 sunflower for me, so please smash that like button because I like sunflowers.
Also Instagrams.
Oh yeah.
Follow us on Instagram.
AMARIS.HERNANDEZZ. I think.
Nothing.
I don't know.
I don't have an Instagram.
You don't have an Instagram?
No.
You'll get an Instagram. Don't
You'll
worry.
get
But
one.
you'll yeah.
Just
Don't,
saying, guys, I post more about the Camino stuff than they do, so.
what are you talking about?
At least on Instagram.
What about the videos? The videos got all that. If you want to learn about the culture, the people, and the food of Spain, and all the historical stuff that you'll see it. But once again, I recommend watching the movie
I'll push you.
I'll Push You,
And the
especially for Victory Bible Church. I'll Push You. There are 2 Christian young men. One of them is paraplegic, and they made the commitment. His friend made a commitment. He was going to push him all the 500 miles from Saint-Jean-Pied-de-Port, crossing through Spain all the way to Santiago de Compostela and Finisterra, and it will bring tears to your eye. You're going to love it. So a big shout out to the people of I'll Push You. It's on Amazon and Amazon Prime. You can watch it, and I highly recommend it. So they were also an inspiration for us to do the Camino de Santiago. So a big shout out to World Towning also. Very good people. And every time I write to them, they always answer back. I'll get there. Lady from California, very nice lady. And Dale's Outdoor Adventures. And if you're doing the Camino de Santiago, Efren. I've been in contact with Efren. I wanted to do an interview, but he was kind of busy. And he said, let me finish over with the videos and maybe we'll talk about it. And before we leave, last thing, I already talked to Carlos Mencos. He is the owner of Editorial Buen Camino. So if you go to Editorial Buen Camino on YouTube, he's got an excellent channel and he's got an app about the Camino de Santiago. So
nice.
Editorial Buen Camino has an app. It's also in English. You can download it for free. And you'll get a lot of information of the Camino de Santiago. He's got maps and he's got photos. And I'm going to try to do an interview with him, very soon. We're already in contact with each other. And finally, when I do go to Santiago de Compostela again, I'm going to go by Casa Ivar from Casa Ivar. We also been in contact together with him. And he answered our emails. And we're going to set up a meeting so that you guys can have the experience of a local person in Santiago, in this case, Ivar, and from Carlos Menco, he's an expert in the Camino de Santiago, and I can have a chat with him and you'll get the benefits of that interview. So we need to wrap it up, guys. We need to go. So
It
We've
was
been at this for
nice.
an hour and a half.
I know. Wrapping it up for me, I need to study because tomorrow I have bioquímica, and then I also have, it's crazy because we're allowed to play soccer here, so I'm excited. I have a soccer tryout. Oh yeah, and basketball. So I have my soccer tryout tomorrow night, and I'm really excited about that.
they got soccer tryouts in Spain where that's the national sport.
I'm excited because they called me and they're like, "Hey, do you want to try out?" I'm like, "Yes, I want to try out."
And like Saturday, I'm going to like this art school, and I'm really excited.
Yes. So we all have our things going on, but everything will be updated later on because it's getting late. I need to study.
It's getting late. So
What time
guys,
is it?
it's late. Guys,
It's
thank you
late,
for
but-
being with us.
Thank you.
Thank you for watching us on this live too. And remember, don't forget to watch BDE Travels in our Camino de Santiago. We love you all. We thank you for watching. And we'll see you on our next live video, probably at the end of next week if I'm not in New Jersey at that time. But we'll see you. Thanks for watching.
All right.
Bye.
Bye. How does it shut off?
It's like the thing.
Okay.
Hey,
Yeah, wait,
yeah.
what?